Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Conscious Chronicles, guiding you through the profound and mysterious world of near-death experiences. This is going to blow your mind. In a world often shrouded in darkness, there are stories that shine through, illuminating the path for those seeking hope and healing. Today, we journey into the life of a young Finnish woman, trapped in the shadows of an abusive relationship, who found herself miraculously healed of cancer during her extraordinary NDE. Join us as we explore her story, a testament to the transformative power of love and the profound impact of near-death experiences. Hers is a story that will resonate with anyone who has ever felt lost, broken, or alone, reminding us that even in our darkest moments, light is always within reach. Her story is not just about overcoming adversity, it's about discovering the boundless strength and resilience that resides within each of us. It's about recognizing the transformative power of love, both in its presence and its absence, and how it shapes our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us. Prepare to be inspired as we delve into the extraordinary details of her near-death experience. A journey that took her to the brink of life and back, leaving her forever marked by the divine light she encountered. We'll witness her transformation from a victim of circumstance to a beacon of hope, her spirit ignited by the profound wisdom and understanding she gained from her time beyond the veil. Her message is simple yet profound. Life is a precious gift, and we are all capable of overcoming even the most daunting challenges. Through her story, we are reminded that within each of us lies the strength to heal, to forgive, and to embrace the beauty of this extraordinary journey we call life. Our story begins in the quaint coastal town of Hanko, Finland, a place where the whispers of the sea carry both tales of tranquility and echoes of a troubled past. It was here, amidst the serene beauty of the Finnish archipelago, that our protagonist's journey began. Her childhood unfolding under a sky that mirrored the complexities of her young life. From a tender age, she found herself navigating a world that seemed to scrutinize her every move, her every feature. The constant criticism, particularly directed at her appearance, chipped away at her self-esteem, planting a seed of self-doubt that took root deep within her soul. The world, as she perceived it, became a distorted mirror, reflecting back an image of herself that was flawed, inadequate, and unworthy of love. The seed of self-doubt, sown in the fertile ground of her youth, grew into a formidable obstacle, casting a long shadow over her life. It whispered insidious doubts in her ear, convincing her that she was undeserving of happiness, unworthy of love. The world began to feel like a labyrinth of impossible standards, where she was destined to wander aimlessly. The pain of rejection amplified her insecurities, reinforcing the belief that she was not good enough. She yearned for acceptance, for love, but the fear of further disappointment kept her tethered to the shadows. At the tender age of 16, when the heart is most vulnerable and eager for love's embrace, she stumbled into her first romantic relationship. It was a love story devoid of light a union born not out of shared dreams and aspirations, but out of a desperate need for validation and a profound sense of loneliness. He, her first love, was a troubled soul, lost in a haze of alcohol and indifference, his own demons casting a long shadow over their fledgling romance. Despite the glaring red flags, the lack of genuine affection, and the growing unease in her heart, she clung to him with a ferocity that belied her tender years. He represented a lifeline, a shield against the relentless criticism that had plagued her childhood, and she convinced herself that this must be love. For who else would accept her with all her perceived flaws? What began as a beacon of hope in the darkness of her young life quickly descended into a 9-year ordeal, a testament to the insidious nature of abusive relationships. The man who was meant to cherish and protect her became her tormentor, his drunken rages transforming their home into a battleground. The physical abuse, at first sporadic and hesitant, escalated over time, becoming a grimly predictable pattern, a terrifying dance of dominance and submission. She, still tethered to the belief that she was somehow responsible for his actions, endured the pain, the humiliation, and the ever-present fear, her spirit slowly eroding under the weight of his abuse. Each blow, each insult, chipped away at the fragile remnants of her self-worth, reinforcing the distorted belief that she deserved nothing more than this. Years turned into a relentless cycle of hope and despair, a cruel game where the rules were constantly shifting and winning seemed like an impossibility. The abuse became her new normal, the air she breathed, the heavy cloak she wore. She became a prisoner, not within the confines of physical walls, but within the invisible bars of her own making. The fear, ever present and insidious, wormed its way into every aspect of her being, dictating her thoughts, her actions, and her very perception of reality. The once vibrant young woman, full of dreams and aspirations, slowly faded, her spirit crushed under the weight of her partner's tyranny. She became a shadow of her former self, her light dimmed by the constant barrage of insults, threats, and physical violence. The world outside, once a source of wonder and possibility, shrunk to the size of her immediate surroundings, a suffocating space where danger lurked around every corner. The isolation deepened, a chasm separating her from the people who might have offered support and solace. She withdrew, ashamed of her situation, terrified of judgment, and clinging to the desperate hope that things might somehow change. The voice of her inner critic, fueled by her partner's constant denigration, grew louder, drowning out any flicker of self-worth that dared to surface. She became adept at hiding the truth, masking the physical and emotional scars beneath a veneer of normalcy. She wore a smile like armor, a shield to deflect prying eyes and uncomfortable questions. Her silence, born of fear and a profound sense of helplessness, became her prison, trapping her in a cycle of abuse that seemed impossible to escape. Her body, that sacred vessel, began to cry out in protest. The constant stress and suppressed emotions took a devastating toll. At 21, she received a diagnosis that sent shockwaves through her world. Stomach cancer. The news landed like a physical blow, a cruel twist of fate. How could this be happening to her? The answer lay buried deep within her, a toxic combination of unprocessed trauma. Her body had reached its breaking point. The medical world offered little understanding or solace. They saw the disease, but not the years of silent suffering. She felt lost and alone, her voice silenced by overwhelming fear. Despite the grim prognosis, a flicker of hope remained. She had survived this long. Surely, she could find the strength to fight this too. She clung to the thought of a future, a life beyond her current reality. Her path to healing would take her on a journey far beyond conventional medicine. Fate, it seemed, had other plans, a dramatic intervention that would forever alter the course of her life. One bitter winter night, as the icy winds howled outside, her world imploded. Her partner, fueled by alcohol, unleashed a torrent of rage. The violence erupted with terrifying intensity, leaving her no space to escape. He strangled her, his hands like vices around her throat. She struggled, her mind clinging to the fading light of consciousness. As darkness closed in, a strange sense of detachment washed over her. It was as if she were watching the scene unfold from a distance. Then, in the midst of the chaos, came a moment of surreal clarity. And in that moment, something within her shifted. The fear began to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of peace. And then, everything went quiet. The first sensation that pierced through the darkness was a disorienting cacophony of sound, the urgent beeping of machines, the hurried footsteps of medical personnel, and a chorus of voices, their tones laced with urgency and despair. She found herself no longer bound by her physical body. Hovering near the ceiling, she took in the scene below with startling clarity. Her body lay deathly still, connected to tubes and wires. It was surreal, like watching a movie, yet undeniably her own form. Panic swelled but was overtaken by overwhelming peace and tranquility. Fear vanished, replaced by an all-encompassing love, a warm embrace. She saw everything with a 360-degree view, observing through pure, unconditional love. The harsh lights and grim faces couldn't penetrate her bubble of serenity. A veil lifted, revealing a hidden dimension teeming with life and interconnectedness. Suspended between worlds, she felt the presence of beings of pure light, their love transcending language. Her grandparents revealed the purpose behind her suffering and the transformative power of her experiences. They spoke of interconnectedness, the power of love, and the importance of forgiveness. She faced the choice between eternal peace and returning to an unfinished life. Observing her healed body, she felt hope and the possibility of a future free from illness. She realized her potential as a conscious creator, capable of shaping her reality. With newfound purpose, she chose to return to her body and embrace life fully. Sensation returned, and she felt a pervasive sense of peace and freedom. Her miraculous recovery baffled the medical community, a testament to the mysteries beyond science. The journey back to wholeness was gradual, a delicate dance between honoring the fragility of her physical form and embracing the boundless energy that now coursed through her veins. The world, once a muted landscape of grays and shadows, now exploded with vibrant colors and intoxicating scents. Sounds once distant and muffled now resonated with a crystalline clarity, each note a symphony to her newly awakened senses. Emotions, once suppressed and buried deep within, now bubbled to the surface. A torrent of joy, gratitude, and a profound appreciation for the precious gift of life. Tears flowed freely, cleansing her spirit, washing away the residue of pain and fear. Laughter, once a rare and hesitant visitor, now flowed easily, a melody of pure delight that bubbled up from the depths of her being. The world, she realized, had not changed. It was she who had transformed. The veil of illusion had lifted, revealing the beauty, the wonder, and the interconnectedness of all things. She saw the divine spark in every living creature, the intricate dance of energy that connected her to every blade of grass, every drop of rain, every star that twinkled in the night sky. She embraced this new reality with open arms, her heart overflowing with love and gratitude for the second chance she had been given. The past, with its pain and trauma, no longer held her captive. It was simply a stepping stone, a catalyst for the profound transformation she had undergone. The future stretched before her, an unwritten tapestry of infinite possibilities. She was free to create, to love, to experience the world with a depth and richness she had never thought possible. Life, once a predictable pattern of pain, transformed into a canvas of vibrant hues and limitless possibilities. She embraced this newfound freedom with the zeal of a painter discovering a palette of colors. The world became a source of endless wonder, each day an opportunity for exploration and growth. Guided by an inner compass, she embarked on a journey far from familiar shores. She landed in the United States, a land brimming with opportunity. Amidst the bustling energy of a new culture, she rediscovered her passion and creativity. She found her calling in film and television, mastering the art of makeup. Her work captivated audiences, earning prestigious Oscar and Emmy nominations. But her greatest creations were her two sons, filling her heart with purpose. She nurtured their spirits, guiding them to embrace their unique paths. The echoes of her past no longer defined her present or future. She emerged from suffering, a beacon of strength, resilience, and joy. For decades, she lived her story quietly, her extraordinary journey, a well-guarded secret. Touching the lives of countless individuals through her work, she stepped out of the shadows and into the light. her voice growing stronger with each word. Her story, a beacon of hope for those struggling with their own darkness. A radiant reminder that even in the darkest of nights, the light of hope can never be extinguished. Thank you for joining me on this spiritual journey. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, please subscribe, like, and share this video to help this channel grow and reach others who may need this message of hope. Until next time, take care.